one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dear Lord, please watch over us tonight. Thank you for a beautiful Easter weekend. Continue to give us guidance and look over the city of Boonville, our community, our residents, and our visitors. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Andrew. Roll call.
Howard.
Here.
Harville.
Here.
Elbert.
Here.
Venable.
Here.
Davis.
Here.
Bechtel.
Here.
Young.
Here.
Meadows.
Here.
Hearing of citizens' comments, do we have anybody that wants to stand up and shout? Seeing none, we'll go for approval of the minutes. If there's no questions, can I hear a motion?
We don't need a motion, I'll just stand as presented.
Done? All right, consent items. Consider pay app number 6 in the amount of $156,397.39 to C.L. Richardson Construction for water and sewer improvements.
Mayor, I move that we approve this consent item.
Thank you. We have a motion. Second?
Second.
Motion is second. Discussion?
Kate, where are we at with the sewer improvements on this particular line item?
I'm gonna defer over to Scott.
We're on Jefferson Street.
Jefferson?
Yep.
Everything going?
Excuse me.
Poplar, right?
Poplar.
Yeah.
In front of my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody's on
Running.
Right.
Yeah. Everything going as scheduled on that?
Yeah.
So how long before you go to the other streets?
They're taking them one at a time. It's taking a little bit to get through. The last of the streets, see Poplar.
Oh, I'm sorry?
Poplar's the last one that they're doing.
Okay.
So then they'll come back with the street
They'll come back with
repairs.
all asphalt at one time.
Oh, somebody had asked me about that on how long is the rock gonna be down, but
When I talked to them today, probably 1 to 2 more months, they're gonna probably go move it over to Jefferson Drive to the sewer line. I don't know about the asphalt part when it's coming in, but it should be coming in soon.
Roll call.
Howard.
Yes.
Harville.
yes.
Elbert.
Yes.
Venable.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Bechtel.
Yes.
Young.
Yes.
Meadows.
Yes.
Item 6, presentation of accounts and claims.
Be it ordained by the Council of the City of Boonville as follows. Section 1, for the purpose of paying salaries and various accounts against the City of Boonville, which have been allowed by the council at the regular meeting thereof on 4/6/2026, the sum of $717,339.53. General Fund, $135,950.47. Sanitation, $62,412.00. CIP tax, $42,924.44. Waterworks, $255,343.65. Capital projects, $0.00. Wastewater, $68,820.91. Tourism, $3,716.22. Gaming, $22,557.00. Parks and Water, $27,281.84. Kemper sales tax, $98,333.00. Section 2, the accountant is hereby authorized and instructed to draw checks on the respective city bank accounts in favor of the persons whose salaries and accounts have been allowed as above, amounting to $717,339.53, being the total amount of money being appropriated. Section 3, this ordinance shall take effect and be enforced from and after its passage. First reading on 4/6/2026, read for the second time this 4/6/2026, since a copy was made available prior to the meeting.
Second reading, title only.
Ordinance appropriating money.
Mayor, I move that we approve this ordinance appropriating money.
Is there a second?
I second.
Thank you. Motion and a second. Discussion?
So Kate, the waterworks is a big variance compared to normal. Can you
Yeah,
explain?
there was, the last bill for the fiscal year, there was $184,000 in some valves that were purchased that were part of the last fiscal year, and they got the invoice at the 11th hour. So it's in there, which is good, because that's what we wanted it to come out of. And then on Kemper, there's some professional services that were in there, I think about 60,000 or so.
Thank you. Any other questions? Roll call.
Coward,
Yes.
Harville,
Yes.
Albert,
Yes.
Venable,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Bechtel,
Yes.
Young,
Yes.
Meadows.
Yes.
There is no unfinished business. New business. Consider resolution 2026-06, authorizing extension of engineering contract with MECO.
A resolution of the City of Boonville, Missouri authorizing and extending a new agreement between the City of Boonville, Missouri and MECO Engineering Company for professional engineering services and providing an effective date therefore. Whereas the City of Boonville has been served by MECO Engineering Company for a number of years and has established a good working relationship with the firm. And whereas several of the projects are in progress and therefore continuity is appropriate strategy. And whereas, as given the status of the city desires to extend and engage MECO Engineering Company as a provider of engineering services for a list of current and future needs, and the city administrator recommends executing a new 3-year agreement for services. Now therefore be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Boonville, Missouri as follows. Section 1, that an agreement between the City of Boonville, Missouri and MECO Engineering Company, a copy of which is marked Exhibit A, is attached here to and made a part hereof, is hereby approved. Section 3, that the city administrator and the city clerk are hereby authorized to execute and attest said agreement on behalf of the city. Section 3, this resolution shall take effect and be in full force from and after its passage and approval. Passed this 6th day of April 2026 by the City Council of Boonville, Missouri.
I'll make a motion, we approve resolution 2026-06.
All right. Mike, Andrew.
I will second it.
Yep. We've got a motion and a second. Questions?
What's the duration of this particular contract?
3 years.
Okay, great.
Roll call.
Howard,
Yes.
Harville,
Yes.
Elbert,
Yes.
Venable,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Bechtel,
Yes.
Young,
Yes.
Meadows.
Yes.
You're supposed to smile. Congratulations. We do appreciate what you've done for us over the years. Thank you.
Pleasure working for the city.
Is it? No.
Item B, consider resolution 2026-07, suspension of open container prohibition for Knights of Columbus event on May 30th, 2026.
A resolution of the City of Boonville, Missouri suspending the prohibition of consumption of alcoholic beverages and possession of open containers of intoxicating beverages on city sidewalks and streets in a specified area for the Knights of Columbus Irish Road Bowling event taking place on May 30th, 2026, and providing an effective date therefore. Whereas on April 6th, 2026, the City Council reviewed the special event permit submitted by the Knights of Columbus for an Irish Road Bowling event in Boonville. And whereas Article 6, Section 14-90 Boonville City Code prohibits the consumption of alcoholic beverages on the city's right-of-way, including public ways, streets, alleys, parks, and other places owned by the city. And whereas the City Council desires to suspend the prohibition in Article 6, Section 14-90 Boonville City Code within Boonville along Mid-America Industrial Drive, Fuqua Drive, and Radio Hill Road for the time herein specified and for the areas specifically defined in Exhibit A. Now therefore be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Boonville, Missouri as follows. Section 1, the City Council hereby suspends the prohibitions in Article 6, Section 1490 Boonville City Code within an area encompassing Mid-America Industrial Drive, Fuqua Drive, and Radio Hill Road defined in Exhibit A for events taking place on May 30th, 2026. Consumption of alcohol beverages and possession of open containers of intoxicating beverages will be expressly permitted on the city right-of-way, including public ways, streets, alleys, parks, and public premises and other places owned by the City of Boonville. Section 2, the suspension of the prohibition of consuming intoxicating beverages and possessing open containers shall be from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. in the defined areas on May 30th, 2026. Section 3, the suspension does not impact city codes relating to public intoxication, driving under the influence, or any other city ordinances related to intoxicating beverages. Section 4, this resolution will take effect and be in full force from and after its passage and approval past the 6th day of April 2026 by the City Council of Boonville, Missouri.
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion, we approve the above resolution.
Thank you. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay. Questions?
So Mike, year 3, right? Year 4? Yeah. Same crowd, you guys getting more?
We're getting bigger, yeah. I really think this year will probably max out. Last year we had 26 or 27, can't remember exactly, so we've already had people that got hold of us and say, when you send it out, we want to sign up.
Okay, all right, good deal.
That's good. It's good. It's a good location also. Any other questions or comments? Roll call.
Coward,
Yes.
Harville,
Yes.
Hilbert,
Yes.
Venable,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Bechtel,
Yes.
Young,
Yes.
Meadows.
Yes.
Item 8D, consider resolution 2026-09, authorizing, and it,
See.
did I skip?
Yep, you
I
skipped C.
I
That's okay.
apologize. Consider resolution 2026-08, authorizing and approving an agreement with Alloy Group for mold remediation at Boonville Fire Station.
A resolution of the City of Boonville, Missouri, authorizing and approving an agreement between Alloy Group and the City of Boonville, Missouri pertaining to mold remediation at the fire station and providing an effective date therefore. Whereas the City of Boonville has solicited and received proposals for this project and determined that Alloy Group represents the best proposal pursuant to the purchasing code set forth in Section 2-20 of the City of Boonville Code of Ordinances. And whereas the mold remediation is a necessary project for the health and safety of employees and visitors at the fire station. Therefore, be it resolved by the City Council of City of Boonville, Missouri as follows. Section 1, that a certain agreement between Alloy Group and the City of Boonville, Missouri relating to mold remediation, a copy of which is marked Exhibit A, is attached hereto and made a part hereof, is hereby approved. Section 2, that the city administrator is hereby authorized to execute and attest said agreement on behalf of the City of Boonville. Section 3, this resolution shall take effect and be in full force from and after its passage and approval past the 6th day of April 2026 by the City Council of Boonville, Missouri.
I'll make a motion, we approve the resolution.
Thank you. Got a second?
I'll second it.
Got a motion and second. Questions, comments?
Yeah, where are the other bids at?
We don't have any. In the memo, I noted that we got no bids. And so they kind of emailed us an unsolicited bid, and we need to move this project forward.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, just, there's a lot of mold remediation groups out there, and I mean, I'm just concerned, ServPro, I'm sure they would come here and give a free bid.
It's just unfortunately, they all saw it, and this is the only group, and originally we had this project coupled with both the HVAC and the mold remediation. We received no bids for that project. And so Alloy had given us this bid in time to be considered, although they weren't a responsive bidder, if you want to call it that, because they were only on the mold side. And in the interest of moving the project forward,
Yeah,
we don't have time to get more bids. And their bid, we've worked with them before. They're a reliable company. They are going to be hopefully in and out in 3 weeks. So everything they can move fast is what we need. We don't know what we're even really into.
Yeah, I
until
guess
they
that
start
was my
moving.
next question. I only see like 3 reviews for these people from 3 years ago. What else did they do for us?
They've done A&D barracks at Kemper.
They did A&D barracks.
Obviously, it was the asbestos and lead people. but
Right, yeah.
Same
different
company.
group. Okay.
How long has the mold been an issue at the fire station? It's
Since
must have something
it was built,
since it was past me. I mean, I don't remember.
basically since it was built.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's been an ongoing issue. It's obviously gotten worse over time, and they spray foam from floor to ceiling eave, and so there's no ventilation getting in or out. And there was an ERV that was running just full time trying to keep up, but it's frankly not. And now I think it's actually out entirely. So it's just hot air. It's not good mold, but it's not like black mold. I just want to clarify. It's not, no mold is good, but it's not.
So this bid, they're going to do the mold remediation, and then they're going to address the ventilation
Yes,
well.
so on the next resolution, on this one is with Quest Tech for the HVAC. Most likely what'll happen is, I'm working on trying to get a number from someone to go back in with all of the walls that they have to remove, to put that back. And depending on the scope, I may pause and then we may put out a bigger package, because if we lose cabinets, tile, I don't know where it stops. That's the problem with mold. You have no idea if it's 18 inches or 8 feet. So unfortunately, I don't have a choice. We're just kind of at the beginning, and I would like to get this part taken care of, because then I think we can turn our attention to the next stuff. I know Tim and I already talked about that we might be in an in-between phase where there might be some milk crates in the kitchen for a little bit until we can figure out the next step. But I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that maybe it won't be that bad.
Contingencies in here, what type of warranty are they giving?
Can't hear you.
Contingencies in here, what kind of warranty are they giving?
Well, so they're just remediating the mold. That is their only job, is to take it all out. They're like it's like demolition and clean. The HVAC people are the ones that are saying that hopefully that they are saying with their new system, the mold will not come back. We're changing it up we're doing a variable speed. You're really asking me to get in the technical weeds here, but a variable speed ERV, which they say will be able to enable it to run at a slower speed. And so that will be less likely to burn out the ERV unit, which will help. They're also putting in some more vents.
Yeah.
So
So they're gonna rip the ceiling out and all the walls?
they have to rip the walls out. If right now, if you pull